Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could be here with me this Thursday morning before Easter here at Forex Smart Trade. Our mission is to help you become the best version of yourself. We do that by teaching you how to currency trade with our very accurate proprietary trading indicator. And we supplement that with personalized one-on-one training, which we consider to be the best in the business and really the only, the most efficient and effective way to learn. There is so much information out there on currency trading. It's hard to figure out what is accurate and what is not accurate and what's a good investment of your time and what isn't. So with that, we kind of attempt to be very transparent and show you how well our tools work by doing these live trades. We've got a dozen different signals. I'm going to focus on a couple of them this morning, something called the 10-point trade, where we basically are trying to get the lines to line up or see whether when the lines line up, we have a setup for a good trade. And if we have time, we will take a little scalp trade called the thick orange line trade. With that, let us get going. We need to listen to this guy first.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodity brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the things that we do that makes our program stand out against others is that we do these live trade sessions. We do them for a couple different reasons. One for as a teaching tool so that you can watch an experienced trader trade and listen to his analysis and learn from it. And two, so you can get confident that the indicators work because we're using them to take our trade. When you are in the light program, you get access to what's up here in the yellow. So we're on the Thursday morning trade. Tonight, there'll be an intro to coaching session at 10 p.m. However, when you become a regular member, we do a live trade, a little scalp trade in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then we do a kind of a longer term trade at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then we also have another session on paid session at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Wednesday night, we've got the advanced member meeting. And Saturday morning, we have Back to Basics where you continue to get continued instruction on trading. With that, I like to work off of a checklist. So before we got on, I refreshed my green chart, and I'm on MetaTrader 4. It is good to turn on and off your green chart once a day to clear out the memory. A good habit to make yourself a better trader is to review at the end of every day the trades that didn't go the way you expected and figure out why it didn't do what you expected it to do. If you need help with that, you can speak to your coach or make an appointment with me, and we'll take a look and see if we're seeing something different. As we are technical traders, we like to know what the news is and trade around that news, because we don't know how the news will impact certain currency pairs. So to see that news, we go to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow is low impact, orange is medium impact, and red is high impact. And I myself like to stay out of the market, or at least be out of a trade 2 hours before the time of these red items, so that I'm not kind of sucked into what's happening, because our indicators are good at picking up normal price action movement, but the news kind of turns that off, because the news is the news. And right now we are within 2 hours of some big news in Europe, the monetary policy statement and refinancing rate. And then also we have some stuff coming up at 8:30, which we are also within 2 hours. So we've got kind of a big chunk here of things that we're not going to be able to trade. So we'll see if we find something. But right now we've got a big chunk. Tomorrow is Good Friday, and in most of Europe, that's a bank holiday. So I would not trade tomorrow. The bank holiday means that institutions aren't trading, and that will lower the trade volume. And our indicators work better when there is higher trade volume than lower trade volume. And then also in Europe, Monday is also a bank holiday. So the trading won't be great on Monday either. So I'm not sure if I'm going to send out a trade tonight or not. Right now, my inkling is to not send out a trade. But I'll decide when I take a look at what's going on, and I most likely won't be trading tomorrow. So with that, let's now that we know what the landscape looks like, let's go to the charts and see what we see as a possible trade. This chart is the light 6 major, which is one of the charts in the standard layouts. I like to call it the composite chart because it gives us 6 different currency pairs, all on a 1 hour candle. 1 hour candle is what I typically trade off of, and it's usually good for anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And I start with the middle section of the chart here, which are the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. So when the lines are down below the red line, the market's oversold. That is a good time to buy. And likewise, when the lines are above the blue line, which is the overbought line, that's a good time to sell. And specifically what I'm looking at, when the lines are down below the oversold line, I'm looking for them to be turned up. And what I'm going to try to do is just ride the line through the channel. So when it's turned up, I want to go from oversold to overbought. And then once it gets to be overbought, I want to ride it to oversold. So right now here on the Australian US dollar, we are oversold, but still going down. Now, does that mean I can't make money when we're oversold? Yes, I can. But the issue is I don't know how much more of a move is here before it's going to turn. Here, I'm confident when the lines are up here and I'm going to ride it through the channel that I can get at least 10 pips. I don't know how many pips I can get here. So my strategy is I'm trying to take trades that have a high probability of doing what I expect and that are going to get me the pips that I'm looking for And ideally, if I can get 30 pips a day, I'm going to be making very good money. So let's see, Euro USD. We're in the channel going down. It had started to turn, but it's coming back down. Pound USD in the channel going down. Minors are oversold. Majors aren't there yet. Majors are kind of sideways. The steepness counts. Steepness counts. So this is telling me that the down movement here on the majors is kind of running out of gas because it's not that steep versus what I see on the minors. And when I'm looking at the majors and minors, I'm paying more attention to what the majors are doing. And ideally, I want the minors to support what the majors are doing. U.S. Canadian dollar oversold. It's starting to roll, but they're not going up yet. Dollar Swiss franc overbought. Minors are coming down. Majors are coming down, but they're more sideways than coming down. I technically have 3 points here that were overbought and kind of going down. But to me, this is sideways versus down. The majors are going sideways versus down. I do have the double cross. The red line is crossed over the green, and the black line is crossed over the gray. But I don't like this because it's sideways. And the other reason I don't like it is here I've got a more steep line, and then it kinks and it goes sideways. If it kinks, I want it to get more steep than less steep, and this has become less steep. So we'll pass. If I don't see what I want here, there's no reason to go look at the TNTs or the pressure. So first step is I want to see that I've got the setup on the majors and minors. We're overbought. The minors are coming down. Majors, though, are kind of sideways, and I don't have the double cross here. I don't have the red line hasn't crossed over the green line yet. So I need to have that double cross. I want to have all three parts of the trade to take it. So we are going to go on to look at some other pairs. And basically what I've done is I've taken this chart and cloned it and put other pairs in. Here will be non-US pairs, Euro pound. I've got disagreement between the majors and the minors. Minors are coming down. Majors are still going up. So we're going to pass. I want everybody in agreement. When everybody's in agreement, I have a higher probability of the trade doing what I want. Australian dollar yen, we're in the middle of the channel, more than halfway. So I'm going to skip that. Euro Canadian dollar, everybody's going down. We're oversold and still going down. Australian New Zealand dollar, oversold, still going down. Now, this little cluster here, if we were to see this cluster up here above the blue line, see how tight the lines are and the steepness here, this is a nice signal. And you can see by the candle that there is a nice move down. But again, we're oversold now. I don't like taking sell trades when we're oversold, so we're going to pass. Pound yen. We're overbought. Everybody's coming down, and I got the double cross. Red crossed over green, black crossed over gray. So I've got 3 points here. I would prefer this to be a little steeper, the major lines to be steeper than they are. But I've got all 3 points, so let's take a look and see what's going on with the TNTs. Basically, I want to know how many lines are consistent with the sell signal I'm seeing here. So the 2 orange lines are coming down, so those are both telling me sell. The blue lines are inversely related, so when blue is going up, that means sell. So here, thick blue is going up, so that's telling me sell. So 3 of the 4 are saying sell. I need a minimum of 3 out of the 4. And now I want to look at the pressure. Pressure is kind of, it's a soft buy because it's going up. However, I've got the red line on top, which gives me a point here. So I've got 1 point here, 3 points here, and 3 points here. The other thing I like about this is that the green line is going down. So I've got the red line on top and the green line going down, and these lines are diverging. They're separating from one another. So I've got 7 points here. When I have 7 points, what I want to do is I want to confirm the trade. And I'm just writing it down here. I want to confirm the trade. If I go back to my chart, I want to confirm the trade, and then I also want to know where the support and resistance are and what the trend is. So to confirm the trade, I am going to go to a chart that shows all multiple time frames. So what I was looking at before was a let's put this in here. Great Britain pound USD. Oops, I'm sorry. Great Britain pound JPY. Great Britain pound JPY. All right, so this is the signal we're looking at. What I want to do is confirm that ideally I'd like to see the on the 2 hour and the 4 hour that we're overbought. So here we didn't really get to overbought, but it is turning down. The majors are turning down. The minors are going up. I'm more interested in kind of where the majors are versus the minors. Ideally, I would have liked to see the majors up here. But I'm deciding if this is okay. And then if I look on the 4 hour, the majors are overbought and everybody's coming down. There's disagreement between the majors and the minors, but again, I'm more interested in what the majors are doing. So if this signal weakens up, and it may, because the steepness of the lines aren't that great here. In fact, the steepness of the lines are better here on the 4 hour chart than on the 1 hour chart. That is good. So this is okay. This is okay. So given that this is okay, I want to again now look at where the support and resistance are and what the trend is. So to do that, I'm going to bring up a clean chart. And on my clean chart, you will see this is for the Euro USD. I have my support and resistance lines on here. And I always like to take a look at this. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And you can see my lines are pretty good. When I am trading on a 1 hour candle, these lines are about 30 pips apart. So depending on where the candle is will dictate how many pips I want to take. So let's go ahead and put this in for the Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. Now, for the pound yen, it's not going to have the support and resistance on it because I don't normally trade this. So I'm going to draw it in. So I'm going to pull the chart together, and I am going to take the horizontal line tool. I'm going to drop a horizontal line and then kind of move it to spots where I see natural stoppage. So right about in here, it's stopping right in here. Let's drop some more in. Right here. Let's get one below. So right here, right here, right in here, it's stopping. Right over here. And that is about 56. That's 100 pips. That's a bit much. Let's see if we can find a spot in between. All right, so right in here it stops. Right about here it stops. And that's 50 pips roughly. All right. And also what the trend is here, this is an uptrend. So I am going to take a sell trade in an uptrend. So I am going to take less pips than I might normally trade because I'm going against the trend. The trend is powerful. It looks like we are at new highs. I haven't seen it in the last 3 months. It hasn't quite gotten up this high. So I kind of like that, but that doesn't mean it can't go higher because, here it was at a high and you see it went all the way to here. But so being at a new high, it's just one of the things I'm thinking about. We are right near that new high. So I'm going to spread this back out so we can see it a little better. And all right. Then I want to know how much room do we have from where the current price is. So I got about 15 pips till we hit this line. 14 pips, 13 pips till we hit this line. And then if we were to go the other way, it's about 23 pips. 23 pips till we hit this line. All right, so let's So let us go back. Let's save it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a 9 pip sell. A 9 pip sell off of this. This is a little weak, but I really like the 4 hour coming down. And we've got red on top here, red on top here. This is rolling. This is rolling. And we've got the steepness in the down movement here. So let's go ahead and take a 9 pip sell on the pound yen. So let me pull up my MetaTrader 4. And on the MetaTrader 4, I'm going to go to pound yen. I don't have that open here. So to open it, I'm going to go to File, New Chart. And I'm going to look for pound yen. Not in this first group. Look in the second group. It's not in the second group. So I'm going to go to the third group. Pound yen right here. So it's brought up the chart. Now I'm going to go to the second row to New Order. Click New Order. This is a demo account. It has $7,500 in it. I am going to move the decimal place in order to figure out my lot size. I'm going to move the decimal place over 4 spots to the left. So that's going to be a 0.75. So volume and lot size are the same thing. 0.75. I can have 2 open trades and keep my margin percentage where I want. So I'm going to now click on sell by market. I'm not going to worry about my stop loss or my take profit right at the moment. So it records it below. Now, on neither of these were neither of the items that were in the news. So that's another reason we're going to go ahead and take it. So now I'm going to right click anywhere along the order line and go to modify. And I am now going to add my take profit. So I wanted 9 pips. 9 pips is 90 points. If I click the blue button here, it calculates the take profit. And we're going to use a 4-to-1 stop loss for right now. And I might go back and alter that. The 4 times 9 is 36. So I'm going to put 360 points, which is 36 pips. And click here. It does the math for me. And then I click the big red button down at the bottom, which adds it to the chart. And I'm going to keep that. I am going to keep that stop loss because it is above where it's previously traded. So I think we're good there. So we did a sell on the pound yen, a sell with a take profit of 1.64.430, 1.64.430, and a stop loss of 1.64.885, 1.64.885, and I just want to, while we're looking at this, I want to go back and doesn't keep it there. I just want to see where our take profit is in relationship to the support line. $1.6445, and we took it at 1.6443. 443. I'm thinking that almost we take a pip off of the 443. We take a pip off of the take profit. 443. Four, 3, 8. 4, 3. I think we take a pip off of this. 4, 3, 8. I'm going to change this to a 438 versus 430. Modify 438. So I changed the take profit to 164.438, which is where the resistance line is. Normally, I like to be a little bit on the inside of the resistance line, but this will be okay. This will be okay. If I'm on the other side of it, it means it needs to break through. And sometimes it does break through, but I want to get in and out. So getting in and out, you can see it peak. There are peak throughs on this line, but my interest is just getting in and out. So I'd rather take a pip or two less to get in and out than not. And it's just about ready to close. So okay, let's see if we have any questions. No questions. All right, gang. So have a good Easter. If you celebrate Easter, I would do something else tomorrow. I wouldn't trade on Friday, probably nor on Monday, because the volumes are going to be low. And we will reconvene on Monday evening at 6:30 Eastern time. Thanks so much for being here. We are here to help you improve yourself and change your life. Trading has changed my life, and it will change yours too. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.